Right. I have new funky things to show y'all in this stream. And what I mean by that is we have captions now. If my camera was working, it would be more exciting. There's my camera. Okay. Yeah, see, we've got captions now. This is very exciting. We had the like CC captions before that were like normal TV captions. These are more like subtitles, I guess, is what these are. And again, OBS keeps opening on the wrong screen. I don't want you on that screen. I want you on this screen. So, and it is causing a fit. Oh, interesting. All right, we're gonna close. Discord is sluggish as hell. I don't know if this is actually posting to my Discord right now. That's fine. This is more of a test than anything. We do have some. I'm very excited about these subtitles, but also, um, where have I been? I have been mostly busy around the house. Um, I started to try to do a YouTube and finish the games that I was working on. You know, I just realized chat isn't open here. All of my docs here have just disappeared. I think because it didn't fully. Where is chat? That's so weird. It's not even. All right, well, we can see chat over here, so that doesn't matter. Um, where was I? Um, I started to try to do YouTube so I can finish the games that I was doing on stream because part of what was happening with stream was my Soulstorm started crashing, and when I was playing Crossing Souls, and sometimes also Soulstorm, that was a bird fluff that flew by. Um, my internet would die, so I. Oh goodness. Yeah. So then I bought sort of two other birds. So they've been keeping me company in here and it's been very busy. Although I think I said that on stream before I left. Um so yeah, then I got into new hobbies. So now I do like I got like an embroidery. Initially I bought one of those Woobles uh crochet kits and I was like, I'm gonna do this on stream and we're gonna learn crocheting together on stream. And I didn't do that. I did that at my mom's house when I went to visit like 2 weeks ago, which then got me into crocheting. And I have been a crocheting fiend. And then I was like, why don't we try like every other craft that there is? So I bought an embroidery kit, which I'm in the middle of. Um, I did a latch work. I've been crocheting things. I have a knitting kit, a macrame kit. I have a portable sewing machine that I'm gonna try and learn to sew on also. I've been mending shirts that had like holes. And so that's where I've been. Gaming, what is gaming? I don't know anything. So, but anyway, I have a new setup now that I was like, I'm going to come back to stream with these new hobbies of mine. Um, except I don't really have anything set up right now to show y'all and to do. But the other thing is that uh usually when I'm gaming off of stream, I have music going, I have an audiobook going, something like that. Um, but of course, with all the copyrights and stuff, you can't do that when you're streaming. So streaming started to feel like I was doing less while I was streaming than when I would be offline because I'm multitasking all over the place. So I realized that if I'm doing crafting, there's not going to be much else to listen to. Like video games have the soundtrack, the dialogue, whatever is going on. With crocheting, it's just me going. And like, unless I talk, there's nothing else happening on screen. So it's not that exciting. What I realized is we could do public domain audiobooks. Initially, I was going to, there's a lot of initiallys happening where I'm like, well, we'll come back to that later. Originally, I was going to read the public domain stories on stream, which I might still do if anybody cares. There's a lot of, it's up to you in this. Do you want to see the rest of Crossing Souls? Do you want to see the rest of Soulstorms? Because then I will put those on the YouTube and I will make that happen for y'all. If nobody cares, then we will retire those games and we will move on with our lives collectively. Yes, so if y'all want to hear me read books, we can do that. But alternately, while I am crafting, we will listen to audiobooks. The only thing is that I might struggle a little bit with that because when I listen to audiobooks, I do them at 2x speed. So I don't know how everybody feels about 2x speed. I can do maybe 1.5 speed, and that'll be a little bit more my speed. If anybody has like strong objections to anything beyond 1 time speed, then we can look that up. But anyway, for today, I've had this. It's a New York City subway map puzzle. I bought this at my friend's birthday when I went to visit her for her birthday last year, I think. And in my mind, this was going to be like this huge piece that I was going to put on the wall. And I was like, oh, I'm going to need like all of the floor to do it and that sort of thing. But I looked at it and it says that it's 100 pieces and it's 10 by 13. That's pretty small. So I said, hey, you know what? For the first, not so much, it is tidy up Tuesday or whatever. And I was thinking of doing like errands around the house while I streamed. I almost said. But instead we're gonna do this. So everything is still in here. I haven't taken anything out of here. So what I am going to do, I'm going to move chat to where I can see it. And that way, oh, I know what I'm doing. I may be very far behind in current trends, but I do know sometimes what I am doing. Oh, it's not in here. It would be here. Okay. And there's captions on this screen too. Y'all, it's gonna be so cute. It's so cute. So anyway, now y'all get to see. Or not. There we go. Hey. All right, so this is mainly what we're going to do, but I'm going to try and have this flat, this table here so I can finish them. So, you know, like this is the flat surface and we are going to put the puzzle here. But we will sort them out up there. So 100 pieces doesn't seem Doesn't seem like it'll be too bad, but we'll see. I said we were going to sort them out here, and now, wait a second. Are these? I just lost two of them. Yeah, they're like magnetic. What? Hold, please. Okay. We gotta find, as with most, we have to find the edges first, right? So we're gonna put the edges out. If I find edges, we will put edges down. Otherwise, if they are blue, I don't know that y'all can see. All right, we don't need to see me. We just need to see most of this board. Like here. Okay. Got it. We got it. Now, do I remember which direction either of the rivers are? No, I don't. But luckily, one of the rivers is called the East River. So, you know, more or less, I think I know where the East River is in relation to cardinal directions. So, there's that. I said that this is where we were going to put them together, but now I'm looking at it and you know what? Like, this is a lot easier if you know the lines. Like, I see green and I'm like, that's the Bronx, that goes up there. I see orange, that's Queens, that goes there, or Brooklyn. Rikers Island goes around here. LaGuardia is also out there. Grand Central, that's in the middle, that's past Harlem. See, I should put this by their neighborhoods actually. Okay, this is the red line. The red lines. I'm not even looking at the focus. Focus. I need to focus on one thing at a time. And what I need to do is put everything down and look at, this is the Bronx. Parkchester. That's my area. Ferry, that goes down there. Red Hook, it's down there. This is still the red line. Red line is on this side, green line is on this side. So if you see red and green, they go separately. Okay, I don't know. Yellow lines are kind of just whatever. All right. Harlem River. This is Marble Hill. This is down here somewhere. This is Washington Bridge. That's the Joyzy. This is Riverside Park. That's, does that not go right there? It do, but it doesn't look like it do, and it's bothering me. It's over there. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, because obviously I used to look at this map all the dang time if I was on the train. Like, I love looking at this map. So I don't know why I thought that this was going to be daunting, because it ain't. I know where all the lines are. Are these on the top? I don't know where that goes. This is this end. This is this end over here somewhere. Okay. Well. Path, that's definitely the Jersey side. I need Harlem River. It's up here somewhere. I really hope that this doesn't get this. What we're listening to is homework radio, which I know should be good, but I feel like this is going to be the one part where they're like, no, no, actually, this is copyright all over the place. Just take this video down. Me just vibing. I'm just hanging. But We'll see. This is unfair. This is just, this is blue. But it does say NJ, so that's on this side. See, but like, all of these have the same, no, this one needs more words. This one goes here. These two definitely go together because that says Amtrak on it. Do these go together though? That is debatable. We need the rest of Hudson River. All right. This says, that says something purple, so that's like around here. Oh, that literally goes there. Corona Park. This just says toys. Toys. Oh, toys. Which, you know, depending on your bedroom activities might be something different. This goes in the bathroom. That goes down here. That's by the Men in Black headquarters. This is also out here. Something to this effect. Here's the rest of Hudson River. Does that not go there? Does it go here? Oh. See, all of these pieces are kind of like slightly, they rolled up together, so they're all slightly bent. So putting them together, I'm like, I don't know if I'm forcing these pieces together or if it's just weird like that. There should be like not a map, but there should be like a, oh, okay, my back is actually hurting from leaning over this thing. Okay, this goes here. This goes here. Where is the music going? I guess it's the next track, but Port Authority, that's in the middle. I just bent one of them. Okay. The L in Greenpoint, that's like out here, that's with these. The Q, this is the red line. I don't know where that's going. This is the L, which is out here somewhere. Yeah. This is also the L. This is in the middle of nonsense. This is also the L. Knickerbocker Avenue. This is down here. Queens and Brooklyn. Okay. Things are happening in this corner of the map. Are you guys paying attention? Right down here. Look, all of these were right next to each other. What is this? Where did this come from? No. I gotta move these up. Does this go? This goes near it because that has some purple on it. The 7 line, which I never go to the 7 all the way. That's not true. I have been to City Field, so I have taken the 7 that way. But I was gonna say is I'm more familiar with the 7 going to Javits when I go to Comic Con, which I breaking my streak this year. But it's fine because I've kind of outgrown Comic-Con, which I never thought was words I was going to say, but like so much of what is considered nerdy now is not stuff that I'm into anymore. So, you know, when it was comic books and like maybe movies, but now it's like any show that has nerdy people invested in it is going to be at Comic-Con. And it's like, well, that's not. I'm here for like the truly nerdy things. If you're not going to give me truly nerdy things, I'm not showing up. So I won't be showing up. Simple as. This goes down there somewhere. There's also Battery Park. Okay, now I gotta work on. We are missing a flat piece here. I can't tell what that says. There we go. That's not correct. There's something else here. Something else goes here. Oh, it's this thing in the corner. This is the corner. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't expect it to be. Can you see the top of that? No, that doesn't go there. There's something else here. So much for me thinking I know so much about the lines and where they are. Red Hook. I'm trying to get like everything at once without like showing my thighs on screen, which is very hard. But now we're working down here, so we're gonna have to. I think this goes here. All right, so we've got more or less the not the full outline, but we see how long it is because it stops over here. This is the last one. So now we just got to connect down here and then we can start working our way in. Central Park. This is Harlem River. No, that doesn't go there. Something else goes there. Which I said that before and I still try to connect it again. There aren't any other. Oh, maybe it's these. Does this say Hunts Point? Okay, so that's at the top. That's over here. That's. Bro, what if you wanted to be a jigsaw puzzle, but none of your pieces wanted to stick together? Why don't I have like any top pieces? We're gonna have to spread these out again. This is Battery Park, so this is gonna be down here somewhere. Yeah. This is so atrocious the way it doesn't want to stay. I should have taken these out and flattened them. Had I known that they were gonna be so wonky. Okay. And you still can't see the whole thing. This is bugging me. This is going to fall. Oh my god, it's going to fall. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let's go back to me while I fix this. You know, this is thrilling to watch me as I'm very seriously intensely focusing on this. But we got it. All right. There we go. Okay. Now we've deconstructed everything over here. So now I have to everything that I was doing here has to be done up here. Like I said. I don't know. So we're gonna just transfer everything over here and we're gonna work on it from there. Or we'll just do it by lines, honestly. So let's see. Here's some orange line. That's around there. Jackson Heights. It's out there. Holland Tunnel. That's Lincoln Tunnel. Okay, we might be missing. Because Lincoln Tunnel should also be nearby here. So maybe there is some section. There's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9. Okay, so we are missing. We're missing some section of it. And I keep on moving things up, but this is the end of it. So we're gonna work down here. E and M. Long Island City. Okay, so that's going around here. This is the Bronx, so it's gonna go up there. Houston? If nobody has ever been to New York before, you will not know that Houston Street is not pronounced. What if you focus? Or not? Okay, cool. Well, that looks like it says Houston Street anyway. And it's not Houston Street, it's Houston Street. Facts for if you ever have I was gonna say the guts. New York's a nice place. It's the rest of America that's a little strange. At least currently. But you know, New York, you know, has lots of uh airports, so people are always in and out from different areas, so you kind of it doesn't get stuck any one way. Flushing looks like these, but this is a green line. Oh, here comes Miss Liza. You come in to help. You don't know what's going on, do you? Yeah, you can stay right there. That's fine. If you want to come down here with me, you can do that too. No? Okay. This does say East River, so that's gonna be around here somewhere. But that has a lot of blue on the top, which is weird. I guess it's like out here. Ooh. I really don't want to do the green lines yet, so I'm gonna move the green lines over. This is Prospect. That's gonna go down here. Columbus Circle. Should be up here, but there's no. Columbus Circle is right before Central Park, but this is the top of Central Park, so this actually goes here. Oh no, this is a different park that it's suggesting over here. Saribot is having a time in my chat over here. Very excited. Very excited about all the things when it comes to ad breaks. This is also Brooklyn. Rikers is out here in the boonies. This is as boonies as you can get when you are very connected in between the boroughs. Uh, this is Long Island Expressway. That's 96th Street, which should be right above this one. There we go. No. There are many things in between here, but this might be 168th. Yes. Yeah, but there's more here. Okay, here we go. Here's Path. We gotta get our Jersey people into the city somehow. Now, where did I put that that Holland Tunnel one? Here we go. Oh my god. I'm gonna need to get something very heavy and just lay like a bunch of books on these to flatten them. But I'm done. The 7 at 11th Ave. Oh, because it's by yeah. I know this. Because that is my 7 stop. That is the Javits Center one. This is East River. We're not doing the Green Line. Okay. This is half of the Green Line and an Orange Line, but I don't. We're sticking to. We're sticking to. This is the one train, but the one train becomes the. Oh, here we go. They're coming from this way. Got it. Okay, so they're. This is Parkchester, so this is all the way up here where I am. Or not where I am, where I hail from. It's up there, right there. That one. You can't see that. Is there? That piece. That's me. Um, Harlem River. It's here. It's High Bridge. Does this connect here? Yes, it do. This looks like we're missing one right here, but this is a 2. So it's not that one. Here's more green, 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 and yellows. This is Italy. We're looking for more reds. Here we go. This is red downtown red. This is Brooklyn Hall. I mean, Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. So that's really like, not here, but like here? There we go. We need this one section of bowling. This is Washington Square, so that's relatedly around here. This is Dumbo. This is 7 here. I'm going to assume that these link up here, but it's possible that, oh no, it looks like that actually goes there. Okay, never mind. This is a yellow line. We're looking for 2s and 3s. Okay, so this is Cathedral. 2s and 3s. 2 on the water. So that goes right here. This is Midtown. No. Yeah. This is red, green. Is this? No. This is Brooklyn Heights, if I can read. This is Grand Concourse, so that's up here. That's the Bronx. It's the 4 and the 5 frames. I think the airports are all the way out here. This is Roosevelt Island, which is also out here. This is the part of the map that's going to take me forever because I don't often go down this area. The most I've been to Queens has been since I got my car, so I don't know what the subway lines are like there. That's much. Yeah. You've never been to Queens either, that I know. Maybe you came from Queens. I don't know. When I picked her up, she was in Manhattan. So I don't know anything about her life before. Yeah. But that was 13 years ago, right, girl? This is here. Northern Boulevard. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know what I don't know. So I don't know. There, that goes there. These, the F and the G, well, if this is the G, that doesn't go there. The G definitely goes places. No, the G is in this area, but I don't know yet where. I'm going to struggle so much with this part of this. This is also green. This is, when I say green, I mean the dark green. I realize now that the G is light green, and not that you can really tell from this area, this height, this zoom. Randall's Island. I believe Randall's Island is closer to the Bronx than Rikers. Roosevelt. Oh no, Roosevelt is in the middle. Roosevelt is here. Oh, this does have Governor's Island, but it's all the way down there. I was gonna be like, I know where that is. Well, I do, but so did the map. This is a orange line, which we're going to say, what does that say? Does that say Amsterdam? So that's over here. Wait. We still don't know where is this one purple line? This is the one that I bent like ages ago. But this one probably goes. Here we go. Girl, what is happening? Okay, one of these. This one. So this really isn't New York subway because I don't think that we're going to get, like, if Rochester is the highest it goes, there's so much more. So, no. Is that it? That does not go there. This is a blue. Here we go. See, the blue and the red, they cross over so much. Okay. I'm going to say that this goes here. These goes here. Okay. What I've realized is we need to connect these sides. So. This is a lot smaller than I expected it to be. I really thought I was getting like a 36-inch poster for my DIY poster for my room here, but that's okay. Bro, you don't go there, you go here. Also, I think anything over 100 pieces would have been too intimidating for me, so I'm glad that I think that's probably why I picked this one up. But it's funny because I know this map so well that it's not actually the challenge that I was assuming it would be. Or I don't know that I was assuming a challenge. I figured it was going to be fun to do. This doesn't actually go there. I don't know why that one was there. So, is this just here? Oh. See, I was thinking that they were a lot further out. But it's really not. I know the East River is around here. Did I? Did the music end? That was the full album. All right. What do we listen to next? Let's see. Lo-fi for witches. No, for owls. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The LaGuardia link. This is the East River, but where? And how? Long Island Expressway? Okay. I'm looking for this Bowling Green. Where is this? This is also some sort of. This is the airport. This says LGA. So it should be here. Unless it's like here. Maybe that's it. Randall's Island. You are out here somewhere. No, there's something is on the top of this, and I don't know what it is. This is this. Port Authority Bus Terminal. I will say, I think that as worried as everybody gets about different parts of New York, I think the Port Authority Bus Terminal is probably the sketchiest part. As a native, I would say, like, if you go there, do what you need to do. Like, you're taking a bus into there, get out of there as soon as possible. And if you're catching a bus, go there as late as possible. Don't miss your bus, don't miss your train. Get in wherever it is you're going and leave. Why is this telling me that I have a notification on Twitch? I don't know. Anyway. So. This is different. This is new. This is exciting. Oh, this goes here. See, I don't be knowing anything about Queens, so Queens is just there. You show me Long Island City, and I'm like, yeah, I know that's over there, but don't ask me to look for it. Oh, you see, it said island, and I was like, Rikers? Randalls? Governors? Long Island is what they meant. This is Soho, so that's down here. Sorry to this borough, but I don't know anything about you. Seven. This is the G. Oh, it's right there. These two go together. Does this? No, it doesn't connect to that because that needs to go. There's like two things missing up there. But none of the, oh, okay. I was gonna say none of these have edges to go up here, but what I am forgetting is that I have all of these still. There we go. I saw Mount Eaton. I know that you are up here. I forgot where Mount Eaton was, but I know that it was there. Like, this also says LGA, so I'm going to assume it's around here. I was wrong. No. Is it not here? That does not go. This is the most shoddy puzzle Nothing is clicking. That that definitely does not go there. Why did I put that there? Did I put that there or did it put itself there, you know? Long Island City, here we go. There we go. I'm going to get like a gigantic, super magnetic board and just clip them on there so they just sink straight to the magnet and stay flat. And then I'm going to put another book on top of it so they stay flatter. And from there, then we can figure out what we're doing. And by figure out what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get like that shellac or whatever, and I'm gonna put this, just cover it in that, and then frame it. So I already know what I'm going to do with it when I'm done. The thing is, where am I going to frame it? I don't know. Where? Where is this? Wait, hold on. Why does this sound like my kryptonite? And by my kryptonite, I mean the song My Kryptonite, not this song is my weakness. Why are we screaming? My watch is getting in the way. That's what's fucking up the bottom. I just saw. I need one of the straight ones here. This is the 4 line. This is a Rikers. The one that just said 4 and 5. Yeah, this one. Oh, I just saw where I was just looking at the Rikers Island. What did I do with it? This one. No, that doesn't go there. So where is this one? Did I lose? Here. I was going out of my mind. Okay. So that's complete on the top now. I want the last table available so you can see that these all do go where they're supposed to. They're just not connecting. This, no, that says 96, you idiot. That goes up here. All this watery soup down here. '30th. That's no, that goes here. No. Hunts Point. Where's the Hunts Point one? This is Prospect, so this is like around. It's like around here. But it doesn't. It don't go. Long Island City, where the G is, yeah, that's this. This goes on top of this. What's happening? She's getting itchy. I need to take her to get a bath. I actually have to put their shower up so they can bathe themselves. But she likes being misted. So some birds like to take their own bath and like just dunk themselves in the water, and other birds just like find mist. So she's a jungle birdie. This looks like it's such shambly. So shambly. Like, it doesn't look like I'm actually putting anything together, but I am. Like, I can't even see where things are supposed to be connecting because nothing is connecting and staying connected. And it's almost like I'm trying to force them into their sections, but it's their section. They go there. You can see that it's connecting on the map, but the map doesn't want to be connected. And you would think that, locking in with ones nearby would help, but they don't. They just push them aside. Okay, that's working a little bit better now. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I feel like that looks worse. I feel like that is worse. Now I'm really trying to like make sure that they stick together. I'm about to be getting some tape and just get them to glue themselves together. Because now, what is this? What happened here? I don't even know where any of this goes now. That goes there. So there's 10 across and 11. I mean, 10 across and like 12 down. Okay. Now that I've reassembled, except how I just fucked it up. Anyway, this goes here. No. E and M. This, okay. They're around here somewhere. Lower East Side. What's this? Dumbo. It's there. EM. Has to be like around here. There we go. By the United Nations. Randall's Island. No. Randall's Island. Here. Okay. Mars. Wait, no, that doesn't go there. Say 30th Avenue. Oh, but this is like out here. So this is like, I don't know. This goes here. I'm so worried now because I bought two like this. These jigsaw pieces, jigsaw puzzles. So I can only imagine what the other one looks like because the other one is downstairs where the cats usually are. Everybody asleep? Yes, everybody is asleep. Oh my goodness. Okay. There's a gray line going through the water. So it's like here. And here's the other half of that L. This doesn't go here, but it doesn't go anywhere else. That's so strange. I mean, it clearly goes somewhere. I'll figure it out, but Simpson and the Grand Concourse, where I used to work, St. Mary's, where my parents are from. I have no idea where this goes. East Harlem, so that's over here. It's that one. I am missing a tile because this is not here. And neither of these go here. Hold on. This is going to destroy everything. This has the lines for the buses, so that goes there. I love that it did come down to Queens for me, where it was like, I don't know where anything is. Last two pieces has to do with Queens. Yeah, and I'm missing this one. Wild. And there's nothing unless another one fell over here and I missed it. There's nothing else. Let's switch back because I don't. It says Broadway. That's not it. Who's there? Yeah, this one's missing. So that's the other reason why never wait to do puzzles when you buy them. Because now it is almost a year since I bought this. And what am I supposed to do with this missing piece? How do I get this back? This place may not even sell these anymore. Also, the fuckery of this that they don't even connect to each other. So, anyway. What if this changed when I told you to? Okay, well, that was interesting. Something is bothering me. That was interesting. That was a test of sorts of doing crafts, even though it wasn't really crafts. Um, but I don't know, it's Tuesday. So today was chill. I really want to get to some demos that I have to do here. So I don't know if we're gonna do that Thursday. We'll see how I feel Thursday. I don't know if I'm fully freshly back from the nonsense that kept me away from streaming, or if this is gonna be a one-time thing. So we will find out together. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for now. So I will see you when I see you.